Hi everybody, so we're gonna go over part 3 of the vagus nerve book by Wendy Hayden. Like I said, you can find a majority of this information on our blog. There's just kind of a short blurb of what's going on in the blog, but more information in that blog coming. So we can't control most of our autonomic nervous system. We can't make our heart beat slower by thinking about it or intentionally release a hormone, but we can control one thing that is usually controlled by our autonomic nervous system, and that is our breathing. Deep breathing activates neurons that detect our blood pressure. When we activate these neurons, they signal the vagus nerve that our blood pressure is becoming too high. The vagus nerve then secretes the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, which is the transmitter that slows the rhythm of the heart. Deep breathing also stimulates the vagus nerve by stretching it when it passes through our diaphragm. Deep breathing is one of the easiest and most effective ways to transition to a parasympathetic state versus a sympathetic state. So your rest and digest over your fight or flight. There are many ways to practice therapeutic deep breathing and stimulate our vagus nerve. Practicing deep breathing regularly over time can increase our vagal tone, helping us to switch our systems to a predominantly parasympathetic state, turning off our fight or flight response. Breathing through our nose instead of our mouth signals our brain that we are safe. So if you're a mouth breather, nose. When we're stressed, we're going to breathe through our mouths. There are many types of deep breathing that you can practice that will help stimulate your tone, your vagus nerve. Breathing in for 4 seconds and then out for 6 seconds is a very basic but effective technique. Breathing out longer than breathing in bears down on the diaphragm, making it more effective. Always exhale longer than you inhale. You want to breathe forcefully enough that your belly goes in as you inhale and out as you exhale. Take a moment and practice the deep belly breathing. Put your hands on your belly and feel it expand as you breathe out. You can also place your hands on your ribs with your elbows out to the sides and feel your ribs contracting as you release your breath. Cold exposure is going to be another one. I have my windows open right now. It's 61 degrees in my apartment. Cold exposure helps, as much as it's terrible and I'm in sweatshirts, but it can help to activate the nervous system and create a calming effect on the body. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system and helps to reduce stress, improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and improve overall health. Cold exposure can be achieved in a few different ways. One of those is ending your shower with 30 seconds to 2 minutes of icy cold water. So it's not taking a complete cold shower, but it's just the ending part of your shower. Make it really, really cold to as long as you can tolerate it. Cold water therapy, also known as intermittent hypothermia or cryotherapy, is becoming more popular as it's been shown to reduce inflammation, improve skin health, and improve cognitive performance. Breathing in cold air helps to stimulate the vagus nerve. Cold can trick your body also into survival mode though, so switching you into a sympathetic state. But studies have shown that as you adjust to the cold exposure, which is why you want to start small and build up, that response declines and it switches you back to parasympathetic. Plunging your face in ice water is also going to be a good one. That's also really good for if you're having a lot of anxiety, you have a lot of panic. Put your face in ice water. It will kind of shock you out of that. Same thing with ice packs. You can put ice packs on these points right here. Make sure that you put like a towel or something there so you don't get any type of like frostbite on you, but that can also help to kind of shock you out of fight or flight response, especially if you're in a state of constant panic. So that is the vagus nerve part 3. If you have any questions on that, make sure to drop a comment below.